warten, was denn gerade... Also, Cubs gegen San Francisco steht jetzt 1-1. Angels haben 1-0, stehen jetzt 1-0 gegen Houston. Krass, und Yankees führen 1-0 gegen Minnesota. Gucken wir mal. Ja, Yankees haben 4-3 gewonnen. Angels haben 4-3 gewonnen. Giants haben 4-0 gewonnen. Ja, wir haben Leicester auf den Sack gegangen. Ja, das ist schon witzig. Nettes Ding auf jeden Fall. Gut. Wieder Party, Claudia. Guck mir nachher da an.
After a hotly contested start to the series, what's in store for us here? It's Game 2 of the NLDS between the Washington Nationals and the Philadelphia Phillies. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage.
Obwohl, jetzt ist wieder Abendspiel. Eigentlich müssen wir verlieren. Das Tagspiel gewinne ich in der Regel, aber das Abendspiel, ne?
Yeah, and remember that this is just a 5-game series, so getting that first win under your belts is especially important right here.
Geil, es ist nur eine 5-Game-Series, aber die zeigen an, ja, Spiel 6, Spiel 7 und so, falls nötig. Klar. Ja, der hat er gut entwickelt. War eine falsche Einblendung.
Is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now your 2016 Philadelphia Phillies.
And briefly here, a glance at the two starters who'll get the
Krass,
ball
ey,
here in
geiles
this one.
Duell. Joe Ross, 1 Jahr Profi, 22 Jahre alt. Velasquez, 1 Jahr Profi, 23 Jahre alt.
And here's how the Nats line up in
Das
this
ist schon
one.
geil, ne?
What's this lineup got to do tonight to get a W on the
In so einem
road,
wichtigen
Steve?
Spiel, das ist schon sehr geil.
This is a great hitter's park, and you might need a big showing out of your offense to give them a chance to win.
An den Lineups hat sich mal gar nichts geändert.
Vince
Beiden
Velasquez
Seiten.
is on the mound for game 2. What's your take on him, EK?
Well, remember, guys, he's a young pitcher, still garnering a lot of experience, and he has a lot of upside. If he continues to improve, he's going to be around this league for a very long time. I can't wait to watch him in this one.
Das hasse ich ja auch.
And with a quick breather here, let's take a look at how the Phils will set up on D. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, guys, remember, this manager has not jumped on board with all the defensive shifts. Still that old school mentality, plays guys straight up, so we'll see how that impacts this game.
Ben Revere heads for the batter's box, and we are just about ready for some evening baseball. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Well, that's a nice job right there to readjust to that curveball. I don't know if he was sitting on it or what, but he certainly hit it hard. Unfortunately for him, right at someone.
Settling in now, Daniel Murphy. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Normalerweise, aber ich glaube, du kannst auch notfalls nochmal selber sprechen. Eigentlich wäre es automatisch.
And maybe that's to be expected. Remember, these guys are the underdogs in this series, but if they have any designs on winning this series, that makes this game 2 such an important game. You'd hate to go home down 2 games to nothing already. And knowing that you need to take 3 in a row to win the series, it just doesn't happen very often. And so far, this is a great start to the night.
Nur, dass den neuen Jahr noch gar nicht gespielt. Dass wir ihn noch nicht so umgewöhnen.
To start things off. And in a hitter's park like this, he's going to need a lot more of those going forward.
Here's Bryce Harper now. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
Yeah, the best way to neutralize this guy's power, just keep putting pitches right there.
2 out, nobody on. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. You got to figure that man right there would be more than happy to see this guy at the plate taking his swings with 2 out and nobody on all night long.
So would the guy on the mound.
And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
And they know full well the threat that this guy poses. So even down 3-1, I can't imagine he's going to get anything that he can drive right here.
That's in there, and it'll run the count to full, 3-2. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Matthew Ross.
Well, Matt, with Ross behind the plate, hitters know they need to expand the strike zone a little bit. He likes to ring it up when it's on the black, or even a little off of it.
And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk.
Okay, walking.
Hey, you know what?
Harper.
That's all right.
Egal.
He gave him a pretty good battle up there, and he never gave in to him. A walk you can work around. A home run, you can't.
Wilson Ramos will dig in now, hoping to perhaps make him pay for the 2-out walk.
Yeah, nothing going on earlier in this inning, but a chance to make some noise right here.
Aber Harper wollte stehen, habe ich ihn direkt rausgeworfen. Okay, danke Harper. Dafür habe ich noch Suzuki. Defensiv kann er. Obwohl er in deinen echt auch diese letzte Saison richtig schlecht war, ey. Heilige Scheiße. Und seine Werte gesehen. Schrecklich.
A moment now to check out the hometown Phillies starting lineup. Steve, what's the key for him here tonight?
Well, they're facing a guy today that throws a lot of strikes, so you're going to have to be aggressive early in the count, but get the ball up in the zone. Shorten up a little bit, put the ball in play.
Joe Ross will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, he's got a career ERA under 4. For a starting pitcher, that is very dependable. They're just looking for a consistent start here in this one.
And with that, let's take a look at how the Nats will align themselves defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, Matty, we talk about the top catchers in the game. We talk about Molina, Posey, but Wilson Ramos, he does a lot of things really well. Very quick feet behind that plate, allows for him to get into a good throwing position, kind of stymie that running game. We'll see how he does in this one.
Überhaupt kein Wind. Heilige Scheiße.
Billy Burns is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Yeah.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit to third.
Nicht so stark wie jetzt.
Throws in time, and that's out number
Weil schon
1.
immer noch ganz gut waren.
Batting second, left fielder,
Cody Ashe will stand in, coming off a great performance in the Game 1 victory.
And he really is the
Die konnten zwar in echt nicht miteinander, aber im Spiel gegen das ja.
Good chance of pulling this thing out.
Ja, ja.
Into the seats, 0-1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
That's one of those fastballs that just never feels like it's going to be
Müssten
a
im Neuen
strike.
eigentlich ganz gut sein.
It's up at the
Vom
letters,
Kader her
and
zumindest.
that's a tough one to do anything with.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
Ja, ja.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fastball, strike three called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away.
Sehr guter Pitch von Ross.
And so with two away now, let's give you another look at our playoff bracket as you see what could lie ahead for the winner in this series.
Cubs oder Giants, das wird so ein Horror, das nächste Ding wieder. Oh.
Odubel Herrera gets his first cuts now. The bases
Ich bin jetzt schon mal
are
besser als
empty,
die
and there are
Simulation.
two
Ne? Die
away
Simulation
in
hat
the
gesagt,
opening
ich verliere gegen Nationals in 3 Spielen. Also?
And a high strike there, 0-1.
Yeah, and I don't think I'd be in any big hurry to challenge this guy again. I'd see if I could make him go out of the zone, maybe chase a bad pitch.
Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
I think he was trying to get that slider in on his hands, but I don't think he meant for it to get in that far. I think he just released it a little too late.
Der Digga ist awesome.
Grounded to the right. And he'll step on the
Deswegen, weil
bag
da auch die ganzen
himself, and the
Statistiken
inning
sind und so
is
weiter und so fort.
over.
Das ist schon sehr geil.
3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. After 1, no score. Wilson Ramos makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second.
Number 40, Wilson Ramos.
Ich glaube.
First pitch of the at-bat. Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. Fastball misses away here. It's 2-0.
2 times here they've gone away. Both pretty easy takes. And as a hitter, now I'm thinking it might be time they try to bust something inside.
Two 2-0 pitch on the way. In the dirt. It's 3-0 now.
Velasquez, was ist los?
He's really going to need to keep the walks in check if he's going to
Die
have
ganze Saison
success
macht er
here.
keine Walks, aber jetzt trifft er gerade die Strikes noch gar nicht.
No free rides. You got to make these
Der
guys
Typ,
earn
ja.
it.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good
Okay.
stuff is.
Zweiter
And
Walk
that
von
misses
Velasquez
for
in dem
ball
Spiel
4,
schon.
so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
Boy, and he's not too thrilled with that call out there on the mound.
Wobei das
You know
ein
what?
Strike war.
I don't blame him. I mean, have a look where this pitch is. That catches an awful
Geil, dass der bei
lot of the
Showtrack,
plate.
die
I think
zeigen mir
I'd be
Showtrack,
mad
aber zeigen den
if I
Pitch
were
nicht an, das ist auch geil.
In now is Anthony Rendon as he'll swing and hit this one hard but foul off to the left and out of play. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1.
Ja, man merkt, meine Pitcher sind noch nicht heiß, ey. Das merkst du denen gerade so an. Vor allem ist die Controller nicht so 100% da.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Swing and a miss on the fastball.
Ja, bei mir auch. Ein Nola hat jetzt aktuell, hat vorhin mit einer 85 geworfen, anstatt mit einer 89. Wie gesagt, nächstes Jahr wird bei mir Kohle ins Coaching-Staff gepackt, ey. Ich will ein Top-Tier-Coaching haben, weil das nervt teilweise, dass die dadurch schlechtere
Werte
bekommen, nur weil sie mit dem Coaching unzufrieden sind oder was auch immer. Weil ich hab so viel Kohle über, ne? Ich hatte vorhin, heute Mittag, wie gesagt, ich habe sogar noch ein paar mehr gesigned, als ich letztes Mal gesigned hatte. Ich hatte trotzdem noch 24 Mille über. Also... Mit 24 Mille, weißt du? Wollen mir keine Sorgen machen. Da kann ich auch ein gut Coaching-Staff sein. Da wollen wir wirklich keinen Kopf machen.
No score here as we play inning number 2. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
I love this pitch right here. Just an elevated fastball with 2 strikes. Nothing much to it. He just says, this is just a good old country fastball, and he runs it right by him.
Into the box now, Danny Espinoza, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
Espinoza 6 von 9, 6,67 Average, 1 Home Run und 3 RBIs in den Playoffs bisher.
In the dirt here, but fortunately here, no advance. 1-2 now as this catches the outer half. A runner on first with 2 away. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2.
Aber die müssen das mit den Towels mal hinbekommen. Ey, das sieht so scheiße aus, wie die ein bisschen rum die Dinger rum. Also da ist keinerlei Bewegung richtig drin, ey. Also keine natürliche. Die brauchen mal diese... Das kriegen sie bei NBA nämlich hin, dieses Schleudern. Hier sieht es ganz jetzt aus, als würden sie einfach nur zum Abschied winken.
Hit to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1 left for Washington. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score.
Schön, dass es überhaupt was gibt, aber wie gesagt, das kriegen sie bei NBA nochmal ein bisschen besser hin.
Mark Trumbo strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with 1 swing of the bat, because you know he has big-time power.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And he misses again, 2-0.
Well, that's a good thing that pitch was above the strike zone, because a few inches lower, and that ball's right in his wheelhouse.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. I think he took a little exception to that location.
Yeah, and so would I if I was down there. If you want to work inside, that's fine. But once you get up over the letters and closer to my head, now we're talking about a different story.
3-0 count. Here it comes. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
Yeah, a much better pitch there than the one he threw on 2-0.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. No leadoff walk just yet as that finds the strike zone, and the count comes full at 3-2.
Yeah, showing no fear there. He put the pitch right at the letters away, but that guy didn't want any part of it.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. High in the air and deep to left center field. Worth going back. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
Trumbo! Und das war mit Contact Swing, das war nicht mehr mit Power.
His first homer here in the series, and the Phillies grab a 1-0 lead.
Nee, Kreis ist Contact. Contact mache ich halt meistens, wenn ich halt wirklich nicht ausgestrikt werden darf.
And about the only silver lining to this one from a defensive standpoint is the fact that it came with the bases.
Ich nutze Contact meistens nur wirklich bei Leuten wie Trumbo, die halt dann sehr Strikeout gefährdet sind und dann sind Counts, wo sie nicht ausgestrikt werden sollten. Wo ich das wirklich verhindern möchte. Um halt noch ein bisschen was wegzufallen, weißt du? Sonst auch immer mit X eigentlich. Viereck benutze ich eigentlich nie.
Called strike two with the letters. 0-2 now.
Some would say he's showing good patience here, waiting for his pitch. But as a number 5 hitter, I think you need to make something happen.
No outs, nobody on. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2. This one's flared toward.
Ich meine, normalerweise mit dem Kontext kriegst du so viel Power in deinen hohen Werten. Krass. Deswegen, wenn der dann selbst mit dem Kontext noch einen Home Run klappt, dann ist das schon nicht so schlecht.
I kept thinking he was going to get called off, but he must have kept shouting for it, so he stays with it and pulls it in.
J.P. Crawford digs in with 1 run in and 1 gone in the inning. Lays off 1-0.
I think that's consistent with how the strike zone gets called nowadays. That's a strike in the rule book, but most umpires won't give you that pitch anymore.
Oh, der Ampel ist wieder zu blind.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Liner toward right center, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
It wasn't just that he was getting fastballs there, he was getting hittable fastballs. This catches a ton of the plate, and he turns it around for a solid single.
Kurt Suzuki takes his first shot here with the runner at first now and 1 away. Here comes the first pitch. And that's in there for strike 1.
Well, that one's at 94, so the velocity's good right now.
Phillies have an early 1-0 lead here in inning number 2. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Seemed to quicken his delivery to the plate on that last pitch.
Well, you got to remember the slide step does 2 things for you. It gets the catcher the ball quicker so he can throw a guy out, or it will hold the runner on first so he doesn't steal it all.
A pause and the 0-2. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Harper coming on, lays out, and he's got it. A great play for out number 2.
Harper. Respekt.
Another look here. This ball's sinking fast, but
Schaut mir Harper einen Blooper,
he lays out to pull it in. That's well done.
Da hat er mir noch einen Hit weg. Mein Gott, es wäre eh der Catcher dran, dementsprechend. Der Pitcher dran.
Stepping in now, Vince Velasquez, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1.
Aber halt Rost schon mal schön Pitches ziehen. Das war das Wichtigste wieder. dem nichts schenken.
0-1. Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2.
Well, give him some credit. With 2 outs, a lot of pitchers will just leave that bat on their shoulder, but he's at least taking some hacks and making the pitcher work.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. But the Phillies strike first on this solo home run. We've played 2. It's now 1-0 Philadelphia.
Was?
And standing in now is a guy who was such a key member of the Phil's run to the World Series in 2008 and 2009. Their former All-Star Jason Worth.
Gleiche gilt für Blocks und Steals.
Now a fastball to start the third. That misses. It's ball 1.
Ja, ja. Das schafft nie jemand, ne? Allein 10 Steals sind so selten. Die sind seltener als 10 Blocks. Das heißt schon einiges, ne?
And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
Now that he's fully loose out there, you can
Ja,
see
zumindest er kommt nicht
he's
die
getting a little more
Möglichkeit, dass
zip on
er
that
10
fastball
Steals
than
macht,
he
ja.
had coming out of the gate.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And Worth among the best in baseball a couple of years ago working the count. He's got it to 3-1 now.
Auch Quadruple-Double
bet
gab es
they'd
auch schon
love
ein paar
a
Mal.
ball four
Das
here.
geht wirklich in
So
4
that would let this
Statistiken.
guy have a shot to bunt him over.
And there's a called strike at the knees as he was hoping for a base on balls there, but it's a full count now, 3-2.
Right back inside with a fastball. This time, he got the call.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, let's isolate
Quadruple-Double hatte ich auch schon mal
you can see he's got an easy motion, easy delivery,
beim Karrieremodus.
then he runs
Letztes
his
Jahr
pitch up
gegen
there pretty darn quick.
Charlotte in den Playoffs. 13 Steals, 11 Rebounds, 15 Assists und 40 Punkte oder sowas.
In now, Joe Ross.
Da habe ich Kemba Walker ja so gevögelt.
Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway.
Da hatte ich ja einen Stilrekord für die Playoffs aufgestellt. Eigentlich ein Stilrekord der NBA-Geschichte. Ich hatte 14 oder 15 Steals, irgendwas war das. Also war ganz krass.
Big swing and a miss.
Da ging wirklich alles. Da ging alles. Der war die ärmste Sau auf dem Feld.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now.
War ein krasses Spiel. Das war wirklich ein geiles Spiel. Sich da mit dem armen Typen angestellt habe.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Well, you could see his mindset at the plate. He's thinking, I got to get out in front here, try to pull something. Didn't really get a good pitch to do that, though, so he's going to have to go grab a seat.
Here's Ben Revere. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1.
Also Washington, ihr müsst aufpassen, wenn Velasquez einmal richtig reinkommt, dann habt ihr es sehr, sehr schwer. Ja, das war so ein typischer Revere-Hit. Macht da irgendwie einen Hit draus, ey. Nicht so schlecht.
And this pitch is on the outside part of the plate with some movement, but you see it there. He just goes down and flips it the other way over the shortstop's head. That's about all you can do.
Here's Daniel Murphy now. As he'll take a look at ball 1.
Now you've got the tying run over at first. 2 away. He's going to be looking to try and find a gap right here and bring that guy all the way around to score.
There goes the runner. Pitch misses the throw down. And it's far too late.
Schöner Stil von Revere.
Second with ease.
Yeah, and I figured this was just a matter of time with 2 outs. He figured if he could get himself into scoring position, then a base hit could tie this ball game. And now they're going to have that opportunity as he makes it there safely.
2-0 count. Here it comes. That one's more like it, he says. Back to 2-1 now. Pretty clear the plan is to keep everything away.
And that's smart for most guys, but you've got to know your scouting report because this is a guy that can cover the outside part of the plate.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Herrera on the run. And that's the third out.
Herrera noch rangekommen. Sehr wichtig.
A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. Game 2 coverage rolls on after this. Cesar Hernandez digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
Second baseman, Cesar.
First pitch on its way. This is line to left, and that'll get down for a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch, and it's early trouble here this half of the inning.
Maybe these guys are going to start getting a little more aggressive here early in the count. This is the first pitch of the inning, and he's on base here to kick things off.
Billy Burns will dig in again. He grounded out to start the home first.
Not really a good at-bat there. Forget getting out, but he didn't see any pitches as well.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In there, strike one.
And you know, this is a guy that loves the ball down and in. It's one of the locations he really covers well, so they're going to want to mix their spots here.
Now the 0-1. Showing bunt, but he winds up taking ball one.
No.
Tries to get the bunt down here, but this is foul, and we'll see if he tries it again. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Nobody out, runner on first.
Wäre ganz nett. Dann hätte man ein bisschen mehr Eindruck davon, was jetzt bei ihm passiert ist. Deswegen gucke ich auch selten seine MLB-Stats an, weil ich nie weiß, was seine Spieler nun wirklich leisten. Kann man halt schwer einschätzen und dann halt einer wie bei dir, wo man gemerkt hat, Mauer ist halt mega und Mate mega und so.
Line drive to left. In to cut it off is Worth. It's a base hit.
Textbook start to the inning right there. Back-to-back hits have him in a good position to maybe stretch out this one-run lead.
Cody Ashe in now. He went down looking at his first trip to the plate.
And he was absolutely frozen with a good fastball. So let's see if he's a little more aggressive on that pitch this time.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Not close. It's 2-0. Eric, what are you looking for here?
It's a fastball count, but he doesn't always play by the rules out there, so
this could very well be a slider or something. Oder hatte da Eschi schon, doch, da hat Eschi schon das 1-0 gemacht. Wow.
Now a pickoff play at second, and the runner will get back standing. First and second here with nobody out. And this ball's hit sharply toward the first base coaching box. It's a foul ball. Two-one, here it is. Chop foul over towards the dugout. Trying to strike him out for the second time. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, that's just your classic changeup right there. And what he's trying to do there is to get that hitter's aggressiveness to work against him. And he just goes fishing in the dirt for a bad pitch and an easy punch-out.
Standing in now, Odubel Herrera, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one.
Pretty good speed here coming out of that left-handed batter's box. So It's no sure thing that a ground ball means a double play.
Runners are at first and second with one away. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Does he dare go fastball here 2-0?
I think he's got to.
Here he comes on 2-0. High and deep to straightaway right. Back goes Harper.
4-0.
Gone. A fence scraper, but still good for 3
Herrera.
runs.
3-1 home run.
So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. His second home run of the series as the Phillies have opened things up now 4-0.
Vor allem wenn die Giants kommen, die liegen mir gar nicht.
Home runs he's coughed up here in the first 2 1/3 innings. He's not fooling anybody out there, and they just keep pouring it on.
Deswegen, ich will auch die Cubs haben. Ich will die Cubs haben. Einfach nur, weil das eine interessantere Serie für
Here's
mich
Mark
wird.
Trumbo now.
Also eine, worauf ich wirklich mehr Bock hätte.
He lays off a fastball too
Wären
low
beide
for
krasse Serien, aber ich hätte trotzdem mehr
You
Bock auf die
start to
Cubs.
worry that maybe this already has the makings of a short outing.
And that's not what that man right there wants to hear. He'd hate to have to make a change this early, but he might have to.
On a great pitch there, caught him reaching. It's 1-1.
Oh, man, what a perfect pitch right there in a perfect spot. And that's exactly how you have to attack a guy like this. He wasn't even close on that pitch.
Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1.
He showed him that slider running away 2 times in a
Nur
row.
Syndergaard ist eigentlich richtig
Now
hart. Noch.
might be a
Der
good
Grund
time to
geht.
call on that two-seamer
Habe ich eigentlich
running
recht simpel
in.
mittlerweile. Und Syndergaard ist halt mit deinen 98er Fastballs halt immer noch brutal fies.
A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
Starting Pitcher mit
Well, he's going
98er
to have to
Fastballs
straighten
in Ruhe die
himself
ganze
out
Zeit.
here pretty quickly, or he's going to be in danger of coming out of this ball game.
Es geht, die können auch durchaus mal ihre Ones machen, aber angenehmer als Giants auf jeden Fall.
Hard hit ball to second. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night.
Stimmt.
Well, you get a good hitter in a fastball count, he'll know what to do with it. Heck, he's probably a 500 hitter when he
Ja,
gets a
deswegen
3-1 fastball in the
wenn
zone.
man danach geht, müsste ich
That's
die Cups
almost
eigentlich auch
too
weghauen, aber wer weiß das
Into the
schon.
box, Maikel Franco. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that misses inside 1-0.
You can tell a lot about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
Here it comes, 1-0. That's inside, 2-0. Seems like there have been quite a few of these easy takes here in these first few innings.
Actually, a lot of easy takes. He's making it much too simple for these guys to get into good hitters counts.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Out in front as this is drilled into left field. That's a base hit.
Boy, they are really sticking it to him right here. That's the 5th hit he's coughed up in this inning alone, and you got to believe that that leash is getting a little bit shorter with each passing batter.
J.P. Crawford will step in now with 3 home in the inning and another 2 men out there on base.
This inning's really starting to unravel quickly from a defensive point of view. This is where you need a nice pop-up in a big way.
And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
That's not really a bad take that time. You've got a guy out there on the mound that's had his hands full already, so you've got to make him prove that he can find the zone.
Action now in the Washington bullpen as a right-hander begins to get loose. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. 3 runs already home here. Swing and a line drive, but this will be a foul ball.
Kannst auch andere Kanäle verlinken und so.
Here's the 0-2. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
Still now on 1-2, you don't have to make the perfect pitch out there. The count is still well in your favor on the mound.
First and second now, 1 man out. In tight with the slider, 2-2. Would you say he's not really finishing his pitches at this point?
That's a good way to put it. It looks like he's aiming a little too much, and that's not working for him.
Ich glaube, das ist ganz gut. Ja, klar. Billiger kam ja dann immer, wenn Mark irgendeiner der das war, Sarah Fox oder so, der Twitch gestreamt hat, kam da ja immer schon wie Sau.
Takes his eye off it there as it goes right past him into right. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Ja.
You'll see here on the replay, he is way out in front of this thing, but he just pulls it sharply down the first baseline, and the first baseman has no shot to get into position to knock this ball down, so that's going to go into the books as an RBI double.
On his way out to the mound now is the Washington manager, and he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So a less than stellar performance here tonight as he makes the early exit and forces that bullpen into action much earlier than anticipated. Yusmeiro Petit is going to come on to pitch here, and seeing as though it's just the 3rd inning, he may be asked to work for a while.
Auch nicht mein Ding. Auch nicht mein Ding. Ich hatte es schon mal versucht, aber es ist nicht mein Ding.
Kurt Suzuki will stand in another dangerous spot here in the inning as this ball game is hanging on the precipice of getting out of hand.
Yeah, I think you have to get this guy if you're going to have any chance.
Deswegen das Center Fade habe ich halt.
Even a single here might put this one.
Ja, weil ein paar witzige Szenen waren, ja. Aber sonst. Unter anderem, und dann gab es halt dieses ein Este sieht rot. Fand ich super, wo der auf einmal das Duell quittet und ich den Lachkrampf gekriegt habe. Und es gab noch ein Bloodborne-Video, weil der eine Bosskampf so geil war. Wo ich bis heute nicht verstehe, wie ich den noch gewonnen habe, aber.
4 runs here in this half inning. Hit hard, and this is off the second base bag. In to score is the runner from third. The throw home, and not in time as the second run scores. Vince Velasquez comes to the plate, possibly receiving a bunt sign in order to stay out of the double play.
Yeah, and everybody's got a different opinion on this situation. But in reality,
das ist schwierig
it really
halt.
comes down to how the pitcher is with the bat in his hands and what he can do.
Ja, du musst halt, wie gesagt, wenn dann müsstest du wirklich den normalen Kommentar ausschalten, damit das sich immer nicht überlagert und so.
That's not the look of a guy who's going to be sleeping well tonight, is it?
Ja, ja. Hat bei dir dann, ja, gescheitert.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Nee, das kam durch dein Mikro nochmal durch.
Trying to let that thing work its way back to the outside part of the plate, but he couldn't quite get it there.
And he took something off of it there. It's 1-2.
Tonight, borderline calls, you got to be swinging.
Ja.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a little blooper to center. Revere over to his left. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Ja.
And you have to figure he didn't think he'd be seeing any action this early on, but he's going to need to hold down the fort for a while here. Now that their starter's already out of the ball game.
Deswegen, ich habe es ja mit diesen Highlights versucht. Ich fand, das war noch ganz interessant, aber es gefiel mir persönlich nicht. Ist auch dann sau viel Arbeit. Wenn du dann auch noch die Highlights immer zusammenschneidest, ist es sau viel Arbeit. Heißt, weißt du, sozusagen eine Top 5 Minuten oder so für so ein Spiel. Wenn du das beruflich machst, ist das eine Sache, aber ja, sowas. Sau viel Arbeit. Ich hab's mal gemacht, das ist sau viel Arbeit.
He just jumps all over it and drives it into the alley to put runners on second and third now.
Ja.
Into the box, Billy Burns, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one.
Not a bad idea to take a look at that one there. Now that you've seen the curveball, you can start to get a better gauge on it. Get a feel for what it looks like coming out of the pitcher's hand.
Ja.
0-1 pitch on its way. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. After it is Revere, and they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. The runner from second crosses the plate, make it 9-0.
Yeah, he squared that one up pretty good. No chance to run this one down as you see it one hop the wall out there, and he'll ease his way into.
Formel 1 ist noch drin bei mir, stimmt. Formel 1 ist ja noch drin. Die Liga-Abende. Ja, ja, also beziehungsweise da ist zumindest der Chatverlauf mit drin.
Here's Cody Ashe. As he looks at a fastball that
da reden halt Timo,
nicht meistens. Seems like they're showing a lot of faith in this guy, leaving him out there.
And I think you appreciate that as a pitcher, but
sometimes wir auch gesagt haben, es macht einfach interessanter zuzuschauen, wenn du hörst, wie die Leute wenigstens reagieren.
1-0 pitch on the way. That's wide, 2-0.
A much better approach here at the plate so far.
Taktik.
He's not working from behind in the count like he has his first few at-bats.
Ja.
Oh, high, deep. That is a
okay, jetzt ist Washington so am Arsch, ey.
Home run. So it's a two-run shot to right
steht mal gerade 11-0.
Second home run of the series as the blowout continues.
Ein 10-1 Inning übrigens, ne? 10-1 drittes Inning. Ja.
That pitcher's got to be thinking, how can I throw a pitch like that in this situation? That thing was so right down the middle, it absolutely got hammered, and he knew it as soon as he let go.
Das wäre ein Playoff-Spiel, was man in Philadelphia niemals vergessen würde. Erinnert euch daran, als es 11-0 nach 3 Innings stand.
Stepping in now, Odubel Herrera.
Jetzt ist aber, jetzt reicht's mir.
Robinson is up with it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. But not before an even 10 men come around to score here as they break this game.
Nee, du kannst es auch machen, dass du deine Stimme währenddessen aufgenommen
now in game 2. It's the Phillies 11 and the Nationals nothing. Bryce Harper
doch einstellen. Wenn man eine
Party ist, müssen wir do so with some tired legs after being out in the field for that last half inning.
Yeah, that was a killer. He could probably use a minute or two on the bench.
Ob du nun streamst oder da, das hat keinen, das ist kein Unterschied mehr.
hard liner toward short. And this inning starts with a solid base hit.
27, 64 FPS. Müssen wir mal testen.
Check this out on show track. It's not a bad first pitch. It's down. It's on the outside part of the plate. Hey, if you can get guys to swing at that, you're going to have a lot of success. Just didn't work out here.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos, as he'll swing and send a line drive out to right field. A screaming base hit here, his first of the night. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard.
Gut, dass Velasquez jetzt direkt mal 2 Hits zulässt. Nach 2 Pitches. Ich glaube, der hat zu lange Pause gehabt. Gerade.
Anthony Rendon will stand in now with 2 on here and nobody out to begin the inning.
And on the mound, he hasn't found himself in too many rough spots so far. So this might be his first real test of the ball game.
Ich glaube nicht.
Here's the first pitch to him. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1.
Now with 2 on and nobody out, it's looking like this scoreless string could be in some jeopardy.
Swing at a high pop, drifting into foul territory. Trumbo is there for it, and he hauls it.
Ey, Rendon, ramm mich nicht du Arsch!
And now that would have fallen under the infield fly rule if it was a fair ball. But no matter, he goes over to make the catch here in foul territory.
Into the box now, Clint Robinson. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless.
Anytime you can throw a first pitch strike to about 60% of the batters you've faced, or better than that, then you should get pretty good results.
Weiß auch nicht, was bei meiner Woche jetzt war. Es ging auf jeden Fall bei Blackups oder so.
But low, it's a ball and a strike.
That changeup away is his ground ball pitch. That's a good job to hold off.
Bei Black Ops 2 gab es auf jeden Fall, weil da habe ich mich immer aufgeregt, dass die Bots gekämpft haben.
He's in a situation now where he does not want this game to get away from him. 2 guys on already. Now he's not in the strike zone to this hitter. He's got to reel it back in if you're flirting with a little bit of danger now with another ball.
Jammed him a bit there as it's fouled at the plate. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he set down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
Well, right from the start, this looked like it had the potential to be a big inning. But with 2 guys on, he comes back to get the pop-up, then he gets the strikeout,
ja, so gut.
And so now he's bounced back to turn things into his favor.
6-6.
Danny Espinoza gets a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 4th.
And a big 2-out at-bat right here. You know, it's still early in this game, but you don't want to have to look back on this as a major missed opportunity later on.
Nee, ich glaube, den haben sie jetzt reingebaut, wenn dann.
Here's the 0-1. Hit down the line at first, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. 2 down, runners at first and second.
Velasquez lässt er 2 Lead-Off-Hits zu, ne? Er hat 2 Singles und danach haut er einfach mal alle noch raus. Okay. Pop-Out, Strikeout, Strikeout. Ja, die haben Crash als Winterkarte noch mal neu aufgelegt wegen Weihnachten.
Mark Trumbo steps in and perhaps looking to drive another one out of the park just like he did in the second.
Ja, ja.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that's a base hit.
No.
So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning.
Man, these guys have been aggressive here early in the count.
Es gibt privaten Modus, ja. Auch das Botführer weiß ich nicht immer.
And sometimes that's great and it works out for a lot of people. But what you should be thinking is,
Aber Trumbo, 3 von 3, ey.
get my pitch. And if it happens to come on the first pitch, let it rip.
Standing in now, Maikel Franco. Chop foul at the plate, strike 1.
Beziehungsweise du levelst, glaube ich, im Bot-Modus nochmal selber oder so.
Spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
Ich glaube.
Slider. Ooh, thought he had him, but it's 1-2. And that misses 2-2.
You can see where they want to go to try and get him out. A lot of pitches in on the hands in this sequence. They don't want him to be able to extend.
A runner at first with no outs here. Pitch in the dirt, and that scoots right on by. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Stepping in, J.P. Crawford. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
Fooled him a bit as this is hit high in the air towards right center and shallow. Harper has a long run, but he takes charge for out number 2. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Well, he gets you out there, but he's not missing many bats right now. And guys are really putting together some good swings against him so far.
Ja, wenigstens hat jetzt, fällt mir gerade auf, jetzt hat jetzt jeder meiner Feldspieler schon einen Hit in der Postseason. Wird etwas.
First offering on its way.
Selbst Suzuki hat einen Hit hinbekommen.
Outside, ball 1. And he misses low with it, 2-0.
Ein 10-1-Inning, ey, in den Playoffs. Das ist schon sehr, sehr fies. Immer gerne. Aber ich meine, in den Playoffs ist das schon sehr krass, ey.
Down the third baseline. Oh, what a stop on the slide. Got him.
Oh, what a play.
So they're able to put up a 0 here after the 10-run outburst last time around. We played 4 full. It's the Phillies 11 and the Nationals nothing. Jason Worth will stand in to lead things off here. These guys have been unable to get anything going to this point.
Fand ich auch geil. Bei Hitman haben sie auch was Geiles eingebaut. Bei Hitman haben sie auch so eine Weihnachtsmission eingebaut, ne? Und da sind die Attentatsziele, sind die beiden Diebe aus Kevin allein zu Hause. Ist auch gut.
First delivery to him on the way. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
And if you're going to go after that pitch, you got to be thinking right field. I think he just pulled off of that one a little.
And they go right after him here as he swings and misses. Strike 2.
Yeah, same pitch.
Weihnachten haben sehr, sehr viele Spieler irgendwie. Ich mache mittlerweile heutzutage Weihnachtsevents, das ist ziemlich cool.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. And another foul ball. Hot shot to third.
Aber jetzt bin ich natürlich in dem Spiel total entspannt, ne? Weil ich bezweifle, dass die 11 Runs gegen mich machen. Weil das diese Saison ja so viele Mannschaften hinbekommen haben, mehr als 5 gegen mich zu machen.
And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. And he falls behind 0-2. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
Well, you're always gunning for a strikeout when he's at the plate because his legs make him so dangerous, even when he hits just a slow grounder. So nice job of
Ja,
keeping
oh
him
mein
off base
Gott.
right there.
Ja, oh mein Gott.
Here's Ben Revere. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half.
Ja, Paragon auch, Overwatch auch. Da waren noch ein paar. GTA sowieso.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Lifted the other way to left center. Ashe moves over. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Nationals gone in order. They trail in this one 11-0.
But you better have my money. Don't be my man on the phone.
Felipe Rivero is going to take over here in inning number 5, as it's going to be up to their bullpen to try and keep them in the game here.
Oh.
Vince Velasquez will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out, 0 for 2 thus far. And some action out in that Washington bullpen now, as we see both a left-hander and a right-hander throwing. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1.
Ja, aber irgendwas gab es auch bei Battlefield, weil Battlefield gab es einen neuen Spielmodus oder sowas. Ja. Da gibt es den Season Pass übrigens aktuell für 42 € bei Amazon.
2-0.
I gotta think he's gonna leave the bat on his shoulder again here, even 2-0. This approach hasn't been too
Ja, dafür auch so
sharp so
voll
far.
aktuell brauche ich ihn nicht, weil so selten wie wir es selber spielen und auch nicht, weil wir eigentlich nicht dazu kommen. Der mal andere Sache.
And little doubt about that one. That's in there, and it's 2-1. A pretty
Kam
dangerous spot.
da kam ich auch noch nicht dazu, weißt du, seitdem wieder mal MD zu spielen.
One thing to miss your spots out of the zone, but when you miss in the zone, especially up, that's when you tend to get hurt.
Sent on the ground out to second. Backhanded. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
That's a nice backhanded play there at second. You'd like to be able to get in front of this ball if you can, but here he does a nice job of looking it into the glove, and then he makes him throw to first for the out.
Into the box, Cesar Hernandez. As he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball.
Achso, und stimmt, ich muss ja mal nachdenken. Ob ich Trumbo verlängern kann, hängt aber natürlich auch sehr, sehr stark davon ab, wie der in der Postseason spielt.
Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Wenn er eine gute Postseason spielt, kann ich ihn ja eigentlich nicht abgeben.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a
Beziehungsweise muss ich nochmal drüber nachdenken.
Been easy takes so far. Neither one of these pitches really approaching the strike zone.
Ja, von Joseph hat letztendlich nur eine 69. Ja, deswegen habe ich ja gesagt, will ich Franco auf die erste ziehen und dann Junior Escobar vielleicht auf die dritte. So. Bei Escobar ist halt ein verdammt guter Defender, da macht er dann nicht so viel miese im Vergleich zu Franco. Das geht schon. Also wäre er also defensiv deutlich stärker als mit Trumbo. Muss man halt auch sagen.
It's hard to believe that for all the runs that have been scored, this is just their first walk of the ball game. What they've gotten, they've had to earn it, and they're going to get another base runner right now.
Das muss man halt auch sagen. Das wäre defensiv natürlich nochmal eine klar stärkere Variante mit Escobar.
Yeah, you can bet he'd love to get himself that third hit. Those are the kind of games that puts a little extra pep in your step.
Hit high and deep out to left center field. Revere going back, still going back.
13-0. Billy Burns mit einem Home Run.
So a two-run shot.
Das wird gleich ewig dauern, ne, die Zusammenfassung jetzt zu schreiben.
As they just continue to pour it on here.
Weil da muss ich durch den Game Log durch, weil das werde ich gleich nicht mehr alles wissen, wer wann was gehittet hat, ey. Gut. Alles freigeschaltet
The
oder so.
problem with a guy that's wild out there is that when he does find the strike zone,
Ja, sehen wir, Black Ops hatten das mit frei mit Leveln, weil du da ja noch deutlich mehr hast als bei Modern Warfare. Stimmt.
Here's Cody Ashe. As this is popped foul behind the plate, it's strike one.
Warum sitzt eigentlich der Washington Bad Boy da vorne?
One out, nobody on.
Ja.
Now this one's crushed. Left field line. And he will make the play out there, and there are two away now.
Well, you know, he had the right idea up there, so at least you know he's thinking. He tried to go the other way with this ball, but he got under it just a little bit, and it's an easy play out there in left field.
Odubel Herrera is set to take some more swings.
Das Geile ist, Odubel hat jetzt in der Postseason 2 Hits von beides Home Runs.
First pitch coming, here it is. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now. Here it comes on 1-1. Slider is in there.
27, 64 FPS.
The ball flying around the yard in this one, as you see so far there.
Ja, es geht immer darum, wenn du wegen Musik oder sowas, wenn du Musik laufen lassen kannst. Musik kannst du nicht übertragen oder sowas. Nicht so angezeigt.
Hit out towards second. Gloved by Murphy. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Another good inning here for the Phillies, and the brotherly love is in abundance now. Game 2 coverage rolls on after this.
Wen sag ich ja, bei PlayStation 4 Pro hast du 1080p und 60 FPS übertragen. Das ist natürlich sehr krass.
And that's certainly not going to be enough to get the job done. And as the scoreboard bears out, if they want to get back in this game, I think this is the inning that it needs to start happening.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Grounded down the third baseline. That gets through, and he'll start the inning off with a base hit. The throw into second. And he is in there.
Ashley verkackt noch ein bisschen. Von auch schon Error.
Hard hit ball right here, right down the line. And you be the judge. Is this fair or is it foul? Whew, that's awfully close.
Ja, war klar fair, aber egal. Danach hat Ashley dann noch einen Fehler gemacht. Werde jetzt gleich wahrscheinlich den ersten Punkt machen. Bitte mal Zeit. Ja, ich pitche schon nicht mehr ernsthaft hier gerade.
They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike one.
Yeah, and you know you've got a good changeup when you can come out and throw it first pitch just like he did right there.
No runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Outside at 94, 1 ball and 1 strike. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Lifted the other way out to left center. Ashe giving chase. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and hit for third. The relay throw, and he's safe.
Oh, Murphy.
So a double and a fly ball move a man to third now with 1 away. Now, if they could just get another fly ball, it would likely net him a run.
Jetzt läuft einfach noch mal ein bisschen flüssiger, das merkt man halt.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Wilson Ramos. He singled his last time up.
And they take another single right here, too, no doubt. Runner in scoring position, so any ball into the outfield probably gets him home.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
And now this is where you can be just a little bit
kann man auch
more
an Call of Duty
selective
mitlegen.
as a pitcher. You're looking for the strikeout.
Bei Call of Duty selber ja auch auf 60 läuft, dass es halt ein bisschen zu schnell ist.
So you got to see if you can get him to chase.
0-2, here it is. And this is lined right Back up the middle.
Nö,
And that's
fast
through
schon.
into center
Aber
field.
wenn,
Base
ist
hit.
ja nicht so
They'll
tragisch.
cash in here as the run is in
Wenn
to
du keinen
score
Haken
from
hast, das hast du
third.
immer mal irgendwo.
Just a perfect
So,
swing
13
right
zu
there.
1 nur noch.
You'll see it head down, eyes right on the baseball all the way. Great extension.
Die sind am Aufholen jetzt hier, aber richtig.
Anthony Rendon steps in with one in, one out, and one on here in the inning.
Auch kein 13-0 Shutout, ey, ganz ehrlich. Hätte ich aber auch nicht mehr verhindern können, weil Murphy stand schon an der dritten bei einem Out. Hätte ich höchstens noch einen Strikeout werfen können, aber das kannst du nicht gegen Ramos garantieren.
Runners on first with one down. This one's blooped out toward right center field. In there, a base
Also noch
hit.
ein Blooper. Weißt du, weil die machen dann auf einmal aus dem größten Scheiß machen sie Hits. Und ich fragst, wie?
Well, this was a wise decision here to hold on at first base. Even though that ball's off the wall, I think they would have had a good shot at throwing him out. So he holds on at first.
Stepping in now, Clint Robinson, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
Runners are at first and second with one away. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Well, we've seen this before. Fastballs in and breaking balls away. That's been his MO throughout the first half of this game.
Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-2 now. Trying to strike him out for the 3rd time. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Chop foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. First and second now, 1 man out. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
Well, he might have just said, look, you're going to have to take this one because you ain't fouling that one off.
Now a left-hander up and throwing in that Philly bullpen. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here.
Velasquez macht selbst. Ich wollte irgendwie einen Catcher ran, aber mein
He's
Gott.
had his number so far. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts, and now this. Man, this is a game to forget.
Danny Espinosa will try it again. He's grounded out and struck.
Ach so, das ist einfach dieses, dass du halt nicht mehr diese 15 Minuten sozusagen aufnehmen kannst, noch zusätzlich. Weißt du, aber die brauchst du ja nicht. Wenn du es überträgst, brauchst du es ja nicht. Wofür?
2 men are on with 2 men out. In front of the changeup, and he can't.
Wenn du es dann einzeln natürlich zusammenschneiden willst, solltest du halt immer diese 15 Minuten machen oder so, aber sonst. Aber da hast du halt, der Vorteil bei diesen 15 Minuten Dingern, wo du direkt aufnimmst, ist halt, dass du nie diesen schwarzen Punkt halt, also diesen schwarzen Balken oben links mal hast. Den du ja bei den Übertragungen immer mal hast, diese, weißt du, diese schwarze Fläche da. Und die hast ja bei diesen 15 Minuten Dingern hast du die halt nie. Der ist nicht immer da, aber der kann halt mal kommen. Meine ich ja. Bei Mark, als ich vorhin bei Mark geschaut habe, war der halt erstmal so gute 20 Sekunden da oder so.
To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. Phillies on top, 13-1. Mark Trumbo will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball, 1-0. Fastball at 96 on the radar gun, and it's 1-1.
Yeah, there's a good one right there, right over the top, and just fire that thing in there.
from the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way.
I'll say this. He wasn't going to get his arms extended on that one.
Over at the knees, and that's the second strike.
A little conviction behind that fastball.
And he lays off a pitch off the
schaust du
plate and
gerade?
high, 3-2.
Ach so. Ja.
A little late on the fastball, but he's able
Hat
to
er die Rede
score that
getroffen?
one
Das wäre ein
off,
Home Run
and he'll
Swing
get another
eigentlich.
chance.
Heilige Scheiße, Trumbo. Hat der Typ eine Power, ey. Das ist nicht mehr normal.
Ready to deliver the full count pitch. And he takes strike
Was?
3 called on the fastball.
Er sah aber ein bisschen down aus, ja.
And this is where, as a pitcher, you've got to approach each inning like it's an entirely new ball game. If you start dwelling on the deficit you're in right now, the hole that you've already dug yourself into, you're bound to make some more mistakes and just compound the problems. So that was a good start to a new inning right here.
Maikel Franco gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike 1. And he misses with it, 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Line drive to center field.
Frankos zweiter Hit, der muss auch langsam mal reinkommen in die Posten, ja.
Yeah, and this is something he'll figure out as time goes along. It's not how hard you throw. It's
Auch mein
how
komplettes
well
Team,
you
ey.
can disrupt a hitter's
Wenn ich eine
timing.
Chance auf die World Series haben will, muss mein komplettes Team es
Blowing the ball by
hinbekommen.
hitters, but once you get to this level, doesn't always work out that way.
Da reichen keine 2 Spieler. Das reicht mal für eine Partie, ne? Aber nicht für die ganze Serie. Also für die ganze Postseason.
He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1.
Ja.
He's ready. Here's the
Das war nur
0-1.
sehr, sehr selten, ja.
And there's ball 1.
Yeah, well, that's, I guess, what you'd call a rule book strike. Technically, that's in the strike zone, but it's a call that most pitchers don't get nowadays.
Überhaupt, auch wenn die Leute wieder später at bat kommen, sollten die einmal die Einblendung bringen, weil ich hätte gerne gerade eben schon nochmal gesehen, dass Trumbo bis dato 3 von 3 hatte und so.
And no complaint about that one. That's a strike, and it's 1-2. He waits. Now the pitch. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
Now the question, do you send the guy on 3-2 with 1 out? You figure you're
Du
gonna get
stellst
something
dir, als ob
around
ich
the
jetzt noch
plate.
versuche, Bases zu stehlen, ey.
And he misses with that
So
one
assi
for
bin ich
ball
auch
4.
nicht, ja.
So that'll put runners on first
Also-
and second now with 1 away.
He's not going to earn himself any points with this performance.
12-1 Lead und ich lasse ihn und ich versuche auf Bases zu stehen, na klar.
You know, That's mission #1 for a reliever.
Sean Kelly will come on now to try and sort this mess out, as he'll likely be asked to go at least a few innings here.
Also, wie gesagt, einige unserer Formel 1 Kollegen würden das wahrscheinlich machen, weißt du? Ich habe nur KI, kannst ja verarschen, wie du willst. Nee. Tun wir nicht.
Kurt Suzuki will be his first assignment here, as he'll face him with runners at first and second and one gone.
Well, he's done some pretty good damage in clutch situations with 2 RBIs in this game
Ja,
already.
Online-Spiel, man würde ja das auch nicht machen, aber ich dachte, weil es gegen KI ist, kann man ja Scheiße fahren und so Kram, weißt du? Wo ich sage, nee.
The 0-1 pitch. And this is swung on and missed there by Suzuki, and he's in trouble now, down 0-2.
Yeah, it's so hard to stay back against a guy like this. Unless you guess right, that thing's just so slow that it's almost impossible to keep from getting out on your front foot.
Pitch is way outside, and that's straight to the backstop.
Ich werde jetzt auch Velasquez rausnehmen.
So
Nach
now
6.
2 men in scoring position.
Yeah, and with 2 on and 1
Weil da brauchen sie ja nicht komplett verausgaben.
Macht
Macht gar keinen Sinn.
But now you've really got some work to do, as he bounces this pitch, and that means both
Hat er schon
runners are going to
irgendwie
move up.
75, 80 Pitches, das reicht von ganz.
Ready on 1-2. And now one taken by Suzuki as he draws it even at 2-2.
Da ist immer so kleine Hafer. Ja,
From the stretch. Drilled right back up the middle. And that is through into center field, a base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate.
15-1.
Second is in to score.
And the beat goes on. Another great at-bat. And what else is new? They've now thrown 15 runs up on the scoreboard. Now that is a good day's work.
ja, klar. Aber
Vince Velasquez steps in for a fourth plate appearance tonight, and why not? He's been in control all game.
Yeah, he's been in total control.
solange man alles erkennt und so und es dann halt nicht hakt und so, ist alles in Ordnung.
Ryan Howard will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and one gone in the inning.
Deswegen ja. Und das ist das Wichtigste. Ja klar, das ist... Ja.
And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's
Man wird's nicht glauben, Kurt Suzuki jetzt 4
He's had a
ABS.
high strike zone all night, so even if you're on the bench, you got to be aware of that.
And that's lifted the other way out to left. Worth is under it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Keine Ahnung, woher das kommt. Was den Unterschied ausmacht.
Second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
Into the box now, Cesar Hernandez. He scored after reaching on a walk in his first at-bat. Couldn't quite pull that swing back. He went around for strike one. 2 out with the man at first.
Auf der Konsole nicht, nicht auf der normalen. Wie gesagt, auf der Pro gibt es das. Auf der PlayStation 4 Pro gibt's das schon.
Here's the 1-1 pitch.
Aber dafür hole ich mir keine Pro. Richtig.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Liner towards second.
Sicherlich ein bisschen,
And again,
aber
he's
nicht so
got
krass.
himself a base hit. Make it 3 for 3.
Chat ist eigentlich immer relativ wenig
This is a
starten.
tough task, facing a right-handed reliever with a good hard slider. He's not fazed by this.
Übrigens, Cesar Hernandez, ne? Hittet von der neuen Spot aktuell grandios bisher. 800 oder so jetzt in den 2 Spielen. 3 von 3 schon wieder.
Billy Burns steps into the box, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home in the inning so far.
Well, this could be a huge inning or maybe the end of the inning. This is a pivotal at-bat in one of the turning points of this ball game right here.
Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1.
Yeah, and when that pitch starts off outside, it's much easier to get a better view of it and then just lay off.
The 1-0 delivery. Goes the other way as this is lined to left. In to cut it off is Worth. It's a base hit. In with it here is Worth, and that'll hold the runner at third base.
Boah, die Nationals also ich war kurz davor jetzt zu sagen, die tun mir langsam leid, aber sind die Nationals. Ja. An der Stelle hätte ich jetzt schon mein halbes Team rausgenommen, weil hätte ich jetzt noch ein paar mehr auf der Bank, weißt du, hätte ich noch das komplette Team rausgenommen mittlerweile.
Looking to minimize the damage here. First pitch fastball in on the fists for ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Grounded back up the middle. Played on the backhand. And a close play at the bag, but a good stretch by the first baseman got the out, and the inning is over. So they wind up with 2 in the inning, but it could have been a lot worse as they leave the bases loaded. We'll go to the 7th now in Game 2. Philadelphia's on top, 15-1. Welcome back to Citizens Bank Park here in Philadelphia.
Billy Burns 4 von 5. Krass.
Now in Game 2.
Vermeldet das auch.
Before we start, there's a look at our game summary to this point.
Ja, Burns ist jetzt auch warm. Nur Herrera ist eigentlich noch nicht 100% drin. Der macht zwar seine RBIs, aber sonst ist er noch nicht komplett drin.
Brett Oberholzer will come in now working with a huge lead, so he'll just look to get
So,
some
Zeit
work
für den
in.
Long Relief Pitcher. Ja, bei dem alten Ding war nicht Mucke, war nämlich noch Sound noch drin, ne? Ja. Beim alten Teil.
Jason Worth stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this
Aber da hast du wenigstens Sound.
Jason Worth.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Right back, same pitch, also knee high. He wasn't buying that one either. He's going to have to do something now. He's down 2 strikes.
On the ground to third. Franco has it. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
And even with the new pitcher in there, I think you tip your cap a bit to that starter.
Bei NBA,
he gutted out 6 tough innings, and he's given his guys a good chance at victory if this bullpen can hold the lead.
Rafael Batista We'll get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 12, Rafael Bautista.
A swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled off to the right side. 1 out, nobody on. Called strike 0-2.
Hard to believe he let that one go. I mean, that was right on a platter for him.
Now a changeup is bounced to second. Hernandez scoops it up in time to first, and there are 2 away.
Center fielder number 9, Ben Revere.
Ben Revere gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Oberholzer gets the sign. First pitch on its way. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1.
A lot of late movement on that fastball. That nearly came back to the outer edge.
Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. Ashe is there and he'll put
Da ist das Team vielleicht noch nicht 100% drauf auf der Kanal, das kann sein.
3 up, 3 down for
Oder manchmal braucht er ein bisschen länger, wenn es längere
Washington.
Teams sind, dauert das ein
They are
bisschen.
way behind.
Dass du da nach in der Aufzeichnung die komplette Übertragung siehst. Kann sein, dass da manchmal ein bisschen was fehlt. Aber das hat er sicherlich nicht erst nach 6 Minuten den Stream angemacht. Achso. Da war das. Ja. Achso, dann geht's ja.
Odubel Herrera is set to take some more swings. He homered back in the 3rd inning.
Center fielder.
Odubel, ich bräuchte mal einen normalen Hit von dir einfach mal, weißt du? Damit ich merke, dass du nicht nur Home Runs klopfst. Nö, Line-Out. Der trifft immer schön den Ball, aber kriegt jetzt gerade keine Hits in den Playoffs. Ja, mein bester Spieler noch nicht so die Hitmaschine ist, die eigentlich ist, ne? Das ist doch schon einiges.
Here's Mark Trumbo now. As he gets under the first pitch.
Ich hitte jetzt extra aggressiver, damit das Spiel langsam mal zu Ende geht.
Is camped under this one, and that's out number 2.
Kein Bock mehr. Für 15-1, ey.
Every time this guy hits a fly ball, but he didn't get all of that one, and it's pretty much a can of corn.
Maikel Franco digs in. He reached on a single and would later wind up scoring in his last at-bat. High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Just missing here, 2-0.
Wie gesagt, selbst im Citizens Bank Park, was in der Laufe der Saison nie ausverkauft, nicht ein einziges Spiel. Das ist bei einem Team, was 120 Sieger hat, weißt du?
He lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Phillies down in order, but you can forgive them as they still hold an enormous lead. Daniel Murphy will start things off here for Washington with Bryce Harper on deck due to hit second.
Well, you're facing a pretty big deficit in this game, so they need to start clawing their way back.
Smoke toward third. There is Franco. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Something to be said for home cooking, apparently, as you get a look at our line score. This one never in doubt, as the home standing nine have outplayed their guests in every facet of the game.
Das ist so geil.
Bryce Harper steps in.
Danke, dass du gesagt hast, ich soll das übertragen.
So Oberholzer's ready. Here's the first pitch. There's a good fastball on the outside.
Ja, ich weiß nicht, ob ich dran gedacht hätte.
Strike one. Credit where credit's due. This guy's done a good job out of the bullpen.
No question. He's been able to hold that lead, and these guys really haven't threatened him at all.
Smoke the other way.
Okay, 15:2. Harper mit einem Home Run.
Ranging back. See you later. Over the wall, a home run.
Ja, dann konnte ich das jetzt gerade Oberholzer werfen und ganz entspannt, weißt du?
A solo home run off the bat of Bryce Harper. His first homer here in the series, but they're going to need a few more here.
Einfach ein paar Clipping-Fehler auf, das ist krass. Bei Dusty Baker wieder erstmal die Brille durch das Cap durchgeht. Das ist auch ein bisschen seltsam.
And this is what you expect when you make it to the postseason. I mean, you expect the guys that have carried you all year to keep on producing.
Jetzt loben sie. Ja, man erwartet von in der Postseason, dass die wichtigsten Spieler ihre Punkte machen und so. Alle, die liegen mit 14 Punkten zurück. In wichtigen Situationen hat Harper nicht geschissen bekommen. Das war sein zweiter Hit oder so der gesamten Serie, also.
Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike one.
Yeah, same pitch here from the home run ball, but this one's in a much better spot down at the knees.
Right side to his right, Trumbo. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are two away now.
Up next for the Nationals, third baseman, Anthony Rendon.
Anthony Rendon digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes.
Was guckst du heute? Ah.
2 out, nobody on. Hit hard to short. Scooped up on the backhand. And now a jump throw against his body. And the throw will not be in time, as I don't think he was going to get him anyway, but a fine effort nonetheless.
Well, this would have taken a superhuman effort right here, deep in the hole. You see, he doesn't have time to plant himself, so he just leaps into the air, fires it across the diamond. Just a great effort, but this was always going to be a base hit.
Into the box now, Clint Robinson.
Nope, that's a ball.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0.
Target.
Noch.
That's a tough pitch to lay off.
Das ist nicht tot. Stimmt, die fällt noch. Wichtige Partie für Detroit.
He's living on the edge with some of these pitches here. He gets that one by him, but he might not get away with that a second time.
A runner on first with 2 away. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
Ja, aber trotzdem eine wichtige Partie. Sie müssen ja erstmal.
Toward the right side. And that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Ja, aber sie müssen aber auch erstmal heute, glaube ich, gewinnen.
Runners on first and second now. But as we always say, it's what you do with all those base runners that's important. And so far, they haven't done a whole lot. Just take a look at our score.
Danny Espinosa will step in, a ground-out victim his last time. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this is foul for the first strike. Down the first baseline. But this will get foul for strike 2. 2 down, runners at first and second. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on.
Haben die Nationals bisher aktuell doch noch 9 Hits irgendwie zusammenbekommen, weil ich hier gerade irgendwie ziemlich viel schenke.
15-2.
Das ist so gut.
JP Crawford digs in to lead off the bottom of the
Sieht das für die nicht ganz so schrecklich aus.
He's been on base 3 times in this ball game, so let's see if he can do it one more time.
Now here's the pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. They'll ride the hot hand on the mound as this man will stay out there after the 1-2-3 inning last time around.
And the more important set of numbers is that he got that 1, 2, 3 against the guys hitting in the middle of the lineup 3, 4, and 5. So now as a reward, he'll get to match up with the bottom portion of the lineup here.
Ob es wirklich eine Belohnung ist, wenn man in so einem Blowout weiterspielen darf. Als Pitcher, auch wenn man noch keinen Run zugelassen hat, aber will man da eigentlich spielen?
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Hard hit ball to second. And it's through for a base hit.
Crawford spielt bisher eine Mega-Serie. 2 großartige Spiele. Sehr viele Hits, Walks, alles.
He's swinging a pretty hot bat here. 3 for 4 now after the base hit. That wasn't a
Auch
little
3 von
bleeder.
4 im Spiel.
That ball was smoke.
Will ich nicht.
In now, Kurt Suzuki. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Ball 2 now.
2 tough sliders there back to back, and he couldn't get him to bite on either. Now he might have to change tack here, down 2-0.
Nobody out, runner on first. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Yeah, that finds a zone, but some of these pitches are getting a little too much elevation. That could come back to bite him.
Takes that one a little bit low. 3 balls and a strike now.
Ja, man kann das auch.
Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out.
Yep, a single and then a walk to start the inning. This is exactly how big innings get started. So they're set up now to maybe put up a crooked number here.
Andres Blanco will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 4, Andres Blanco.
And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1.
Good pitch right there, right on the heels of a walk. He needed to get ahead of the next guy, and he did just that.
Was mit Singapore? Okay.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the
Bei
hand.
Phillies noch ein paar Monsterjagden machen und dann geht's mit der Hauptstory mal wieder weiter. Ich hänge seit 10 Stunden in Kapitel 6 oder so.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
And this hole he's digging on the mound, it's all his doing. He's got to be able to find the strike zone.
And the pitch on 2-1. Hits it high and deep out to center field. Revere going back on it to the track. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with 1 away.
Deswegen habe ich jetzt auch, habe ich jetzt am Wochenende auch nicht mehr so viel gespielt, weil ich jetzt Werke gerade abarbeite, die sind halt teilweise sehr öde. Ja, die guten Jagdsachen kommen halt erst ab Level 60 oder so. Weißt, dafür musst du aber erst Rang 6 oder so in diesen Dingern erhalten und dafür musst du eigentlich alle vorher auch machen. Das ist halt der Bullshit. Und dann kommen halt die coolen Sachen wie Behemoth und so, weißt du? Die du gerne mal hast. Die schönen großen Viecher. Die kommen aber wieder. Die mag ich auch nicht, aber ich meine, wenigstens kommen dann mal die Viecher, die man sehen will. Auf jeden Fall. Aber die sind ja teilweise eingebaut, aber nie so.
And he'll fall behind now to 1-2.
Ja.
And a good strike 2 pitch there as he has to fight to push it foul to the left, so they'll try it again.
Ich würde es nicht machen. Ich würde nur die machen, die mit dir, die auf dem Weg entgegenkommen.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And this one is past him, and that could be a run. And it is a run.
This is always a danger with a runner on third. It looked like the slider there, but he just overcooked it, and it's going to allow that runner to come in and score.
Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the second out.
Yeah, and on this pitch right here, you got to make up your mind just a little more quickly up there. This is a
schlimmer finde ich aber eher die diese Mosaikteile, die fand ich schlimmer. Ja, womit du dann diese sozusagen eigentlich diese Gemälde in der Feste erstellt hast. Also die hast aber, die waren ja nie, aber nie in eine Mission eingebunden. Die waren immer so, ich finde sie einfach. Alle habe ich auch nicht. Ich habe ein paar voll, aber nicht alle.
Phillies will have to be content with just the one. 9th inning coming up.
Ja.
The Phillies lead it 16
ja, oder die Flaschen oder so, ne, die Weinflaschen, der ganze Kram.
Back in the city of brotherly love with Major League Baseball on the show. Elvis Arrojo will come in now working with a huge
aber die Scherben aber auch
lead,
wirklich
so
in eine Mission eingebunden war.
some work in here. Jason Worth will stand in to start off the ninth here with his guys in danger of going down 2 games to none if they can't rally.
Nö, ich habe auch eine Nebenmission habe ich nicht, weil die bei mir irgendwie verbuggt war. So, oder weil die dann bei mir war es die von Vivian.
You like the way this guy is just going about his business here. He's got a big lead, but he's pitching like it's a tie game here in the ninth.
Just a touch outside, 1-2.
Ich hatte ja, bei mir ist die von Vivian mit dem Drachen, der man Drachenherz was man da finden muss oder so. Um ihren Geliebten zu retten. Also was immer war da. Das hat. Ja, gab es ja in diesem einen. Welches Gebiet war das?
2 outs away from a victory here that you'd have to say will be a rather convincing one.
You know, Matt, in every phase of the game, hitting, pitching, defense, it all favors the home side here.
Ja, dann warst du da hinten an diesen heißen Quellen und solltest dann eine bestimmte Drachenart oder Wyvern-Art töten, um dann so ein Herz zu haben, so ein Eis-Wyvern oder irgend sowas. So. Ja, die wurde mir immer noch angezeigt, obwohl ich eigentlich hier schon irgendein falsches Herz gegeben hatte.
Line toward the gap in left center. And he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game.
Yeah, and plenty of hits here so far, but not a lot to show for it in the run column.
Yep.
Maybe this can help turn that around as they get a man on here with just one away.
Ben Revere will stand in. He flew out his last time up.
And that's just not really his game. Anytime he keeps it on the ground, he's got a pretty good chance of beating out a hit.
In there for strike one.
So, ich meine das auch nicht. Ja, bei Final Fantasy mache ich es jetzt auch ein bisschen, weil die Plati komplett ziemlich automatisch ist. Auch
Runners on first with one down. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Yeah, and he's always so tough on left-handed hitters. That slider is just so difficult to pick up.
Die legendären Schiffe, ich weiß, was du meinst.
Ready on 0-2. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Runner at first here, one man out. And wow, tough to lay off the fastball.
Ich weiß, ich konnte jetzt schon ein paar machen, und ich hätte jetzt ein paar machen können. Aber weil du das damals gesagt hast, habe ich gesagt, nee, mache ich erst später.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Yeah, an interesting setup now on 2-2. Here's where you really need to pay attention to that guy at first.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Very weakly on the ground, but it gets foul.
Just finding a way to stay alive up there.
Runners on first with one down.
Und wenn er erstmal nur wieder Lust auf Assassin's Creed haben, das ist das Hauptproblem.
Best we've seen tonight, no question.
Ja, klar, das Spiel selber ist super. Man muss halt trotzdem immer wieder Bock, ich muss halt immer wieder Bock auf einen Assassin's Creed haben.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. High fly ball out to deep right field. Ranging back is Burns. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Ja.
Whoa, and as a pitcher, you'll hold your breath anytime a ball's hit in the air at this place. But luckily,
ja, und so kacke ist das Spiel halt auch nicht. Es ist nicht perfekt, aber so kacke ist es auch nicht. Ja.
Digging in, Daniel Murphy. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ball one.
Das ist schon mal gut.
Two out with the man at first. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Taken, called strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. A runner on first with 2 away. That misses, and it's going to set up a big pitch now, 3-2.
Boy, nothing's really come easy for him so far on the mound. He's had to work for everything, and now he's got to deal with another full count.
Not quick enough that time, and he's lucky to get another chance. Count remains full. And this is a strike 3 called, and a bit of a questionable ending there as the ball game is over.
Yeah, this is one that wasn't exactly keeping you on the edge of your seat, but if you're a fan of offense, then you had to
Ich will mir das Spiel nicht durch.
the victory here by a double-digit margin.
Ja, bis ich dir den Spielbericht geschrieben habe, ist 1 Uhr. Ja. Ende Januar. 23. glaube ich. 24. irgendwas. Gleichzeitig mit Yakuza kommt raus. Ja. So oder so, auf jeden Fall. Ich werde es auch nicht holen, weil ich Horrorspiele nicht mehr abkann. Aber also herzmäßig nicht abkann. War aber nie so der Fan von. Was, Dead Space? War auch so eine Sache. Mann, des Spiels Billy Burns.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian.
4 von 6, 4 RBIs.
For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Phillies win this one 16-2. Good night.
Was ein knappes Ergebnis, 16-2. Das wird
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 18 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Citizens Bank Park, 43,500. The Phillies thank you for attending and remind you to please.
Das Einzige, was hier dran jetzt eigentlich wichtig war, ist, dass ich deren halbes Bullpen natürlich total im Arsch habe. Ja. Nein, ich finde, das war jetzt noch der Vorteil daran, dass ich halt, dadurch, dass es eh so lang ging, weißt du? War es auch was angenehmer dadurch. Rivero und Petit, die wirst du nicht mehr bringen können, weil die sind so im Arsch. Ja. Mhm. Ja, Joe Ross habe ich noch nie so erwischt wie in diesem Spiel jetzt. Noch nie. Mhm. Ja, wie gesagt, ich habe nochmal gegen ihn nie den Ball getroffen.
Welcome to the show, baseball fans. Here's what's going on in the baseball world on this October morning. The Philadelphia Phillies picked up, 19 hits in this one as they pulled away from the Nationals 16-2. They now have a 2-0 series lead heading into Game 3. For Game 2 of the NLDS, the Giants starting pitcher, number 47, allowed nothing in his complete game shutout win, helping lead the Giants to a win over the Cubs.
Ach so, der spricht ja nicht mal Queto aus.
They've
Ist
now
auch gut.
tied the series at 1 going into Game
Von
3.
hinten Number 47. Ist auch gut.
The Yanks grabbed the win over the visiting Twins, 4-3. The Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim got a win over the Astros in Houston, 4-3. Thanks for joining me. That's all for today's postseason recap. Same place, same time tomorrow. Enjoy the games.
Silvester war Samstag.